The COVID-19 virus has made dramatic changes to our lives, our communities, and to the world. The world will never be the same as before COVID-19 paralyzed us. I believe that in the future we will talk about a before and after Corona. Many of the trends which were in their rising before the crisis have taken off during the crisis and will stay there in the future. There are especially 4 megatrends which will take off. The first megatrend is remote working. Before the Corona crisis, homework was a concept only for few companies and they did not practice it fully. It was more a work-life balance treat which gave employees flexibility in a busy day. As Corona set in, we were suddenly forced to make remote working work overnight, and the vast majority of homework worked. Many even became more effective. In Columbus, remote working has turned out to be a success, and most employees thrive and are more productive in this new setup. I believe that our ways of working will change in the future for the benefit of all of us. By reducing reliance on work location, companies will be able to attract far more talent and create greater diversity. Transport is no longer a barrier for getting a job. People with physical disabilities and other limitations will have new opportunities to get their dream job. Part-time and freelance employees will increase. At the same time, companies will scale down the cost of large office buildings and perhaps scale up location and service to make the workplace more attractive. The second megatrend is remote interaction with customers. In Columbus, we have many years of experience in serving our customers remote. Several of our services are born remote. However, before Corona, we saw that many of our customers wanted a physical consultant present. And we had the perception that physical presence provided a better dialogue. The real 7-mile step to remote came with Corona. We have found that remote does not have any limitations either when selling, delivering, developing, or supporting our customers. I believe that in the future we will see even more remote opportunities as technology maturity develops. We will find it easier, cheaper, and faster. The third megatrend is digitalization. During the Corona crisis, we have seen that those companies that are digital at the core have managed much better during the Corona than those that are not digital grounded. An example is the so-called stay-home companies such as Amazon, Netflix, and Zoom that make it possible to work, shop, and not at least entertain ourselves from home. Many of the digital habits we have built up and developed during the Corona crisis will stay. We will see an escalation of service functions moving online, retail chains investing in digital commerce, and manufacturing companies in robotics and virtual reality. The health innovation has also got wind in its sails. In short, the transition from the physical to the digital world will accelerate. The fourth megatrend I see is sustainability. During Corona, companies have become aware of the benefits of less travel, smaller offices, and reduced physical meetings, while at the same time improving productivity, work-life balance, and gaining new digital business opportunities. And as a positive side effect, all of this contributes to an important agenda, which is sustainability. Despite that we are in a middle of a global health crisis, the climate crisis has not disappeared. But we have seen that scaling down our activities and transportation has a positive effect on the climate. I might be a jubilant optimist, but I actually believe that Corona will make people live a less carbon lifestyle, and at the same time I believe that companies will see the benefits of increased digitalization also in regards to sustainability. The question is whether we can hold on when we are back to normal activity. I hope so. When we look back at the crisis we're going through right now, there will be a before and after Corona. The world has changed. My hope is that we take some of the experiences with us and use them to create a more resilient and sustainable business model. And one of the strongest cards we have in our hands in doing so is digitization.